Hi everyone, welcome back to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith, this is...
Andrea.
And this is...
Luke Smith.
That's right, and we're going to do a playthrough of Cutthroat Caverns. Not a whole game, just a couple of the encounters. We already did an instructional video, so if you'd like to learn how to play, you should check that out on our channel. But I picked out two encounters here. We have our characters set up. I'm Talon. Who are you?
Orn Hammersmith.
He is a smith. The actual name is...
Orn Hammerfist.
Hammerfist. And you
I
are...
said fish.
No. Hammerfish.
Vash of the Red.
Okay, so those are the three characters. This is probably the most complicated it's going to get throughout the whole gameplay, but we'll see. So the very first thing we need to do, we've already dealt out our 7 cards each. We're going to take those, take a look at them, and if any of us have the green item cards, we need to put them face up on the table right now. You can't keep those in your hand. I don't have any, so... Oh, each of you do. Luke, you've got Alchemist's Fire. Why don't you tell everyone what that one does?
On my turn, I can tip it to do 30 damage to the monsters, and then I do 10 damage to each of you.
And my card is Cure Wounds. I can tip it to regain 15 life points. Or I can use it on another willing party member, so I can get 2 prestige points.
So we know what their special cards do. Now it's time to reveal the first encounter. And this one is... Trolgg. Come to the table here and I'll show you what this one does. First of all, because there's 3 of us, he's going to start with 200 hit points. And then he has a rage ability. Trolgg will attack up to 4 times per round. Player 1 is always hit for 10 points. Then we're going to flip a coin. Tails will always end Trollg's attack, but if it's heads, he'll strike player 2 for 15 points and then we flip again. Tails would again end his attack, but otherwise, heads will assign 20 damage to player number 3. And in this case, because we don't have more than 3 players, he'll only attack 3 times. So the very first thing that we need to do is set this creature's life total to 200 points. I also want to mention that the game comes with a little coin. It's a cardboard one, but it has heads and tails on it. So we'll be using this to figure out what happens when the Trolgg attacks. The next thing we need to do is set the initiative. Okay, so I have cards 1, 2, and 3 here, which I'll mix up. Andrea, go ahead, draw one of these. Luke, one for you. I'm player number 3. What are you, Andrea?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, these go face up. What are you, Luke?
1.
You're player number 1. You're not happy about that?
No.
Well, here's something I want to remind everyone of. The Trolgg will attack player number 1 after we set the initiative order for the next round. So that doesn't mean you're going to get hit first. It's whoever gets set next round with initiative 1. But we do need to take our cards now and figure out which ones we're going to set face down in front of us for our attacks. So let's do that now. Yes, we can do that. Absolutely. Right now. You guys are fast. Okay.
Yes.
So, starting with player number 1, you need to reveal your set attack card and tell us what happens.
I'm going to play this.
Critical hit. 100 points. Well, this could be a very fast playthrough. Except, I think I'm going to play an action card in response to this. It's called Tougher Than He Looks. This one actually has 2 sides. You can put it this way or this way. This will allow me to reduce the damage of this attack in half. All right? So that's what I'm going to play. Anyone going to play anything in response to that? Sounds like no. So that means Luke's 100 attack here will come on, but then...
Well, actually, I'm going to do this.
You're going to use your Alchemist's Fire? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me resolve this first of all. The critical hit from 100 will get spun down to 50. And then this card here, the one I played, my action card, will get discarded. Now, Luke also wants to fire off his Alchemist's Fire. That will do 30 damage to this creature, as well as 10 damage to each of us. I wonder if there's anything we can do with that.
Just put it down right now.
Yes, I'm afraid we will have to do that. And 30 damage is done to the monster, so we're going to just drop this to 170. The damage that we put in the stack here won't take place right away until after the end of our round, once we've resolved all of our set attack cards. You're player number 2.
Turn.
Yes, what are you going to play?
I'm going to do an attack of 25.
Okay.
But because it has my picture on the bottom, I actually get to do 50.
Okay, your special attack. Very nice. So that's going to go on the stack as well. We've got 2 50s. Neither of these together are enough to defeat the monster, so we keep going. I'm going to reveal my set attack card. It's a plain old 20. Nothing too exciting there.
I think maybe... No, I'm going to play this.
All right, so... I think he's holding on to something, though. All right, so now what we do is we take a look at the total damage that we did here. And let's bring it to the table so you can see as well. So the damage in the stack right now is 120. But it's important to note here, the Alchemist Fire card, it actually shows a 30 here on the card. So this damage should have been saved and just placed in the stack. So really in total, we're doing 150 damage, which we'll reduce right here. Thankfully, that doesn't change the gameplay at all because our monster is still alive. And because his attack targets player number 1, we have to wait until we all have new initiative cards to resolve the attack. So for now, what we'll do is discard the cards here and then draw the initiative for this round. So I'll shuffle up these cards, and Andrea, you go ahead, draw and reveal your initiative.
1.
1. Okay, Luke, you draw and reveal your initiative.
2.
2, so that means I must be 3. So Andrea, unfortunately, you're going to have to take 10 points of damage, and now I'm going to flip this coin. So if we see a tails, that means the monster's done attacking. If we see a head, that means Luke is going to take 15 damage. Sorry, Luke, that means 15 damage to you. While he adjusts his damage, I will flip again, and this means that if it hits again, if we get another head, I'm going to have to take 20 points of damage. Oh, no. However, I have something I would like to play in response to that. I'm going to play the card, My Hero. This is an action card that says, play if you would be damaged in any way. Redirect the damage and all other effects to another player. Thank them for their senseless act of heroism. So I would like to direct this damage at you, Andrea, for,
Why?
what was it, 20 points of damage, I'm afraid. Well, we know she has the Cure Wounds ability, right? So.
But I did the 10 damage on you.
That's true. You also deserve a little bit of damage. Well, we'll save some for him later. Okay, so I have to discard this action card. Now, before we resume, we each get to draw 1 card to add to our hand. Andrew, you have initiative, so you go ahead and draw first. Luke, you draw second. I'll draw third. Now, why don't we all take a quick second, look at our cards, and then we'll plan out what we're going to do. Sound good?
So we've set our attack cards, and now it's time for me to go first.
Okay, player number 1, what are you doing?
Attack for 25.
Attack for 25. Interesting. So that is not going to be enough to kill the monster. So, Luke, it goes over to you.
Now wait a second.
Wait a second, what?
Play on another player before they reveal their set attack card.
Okay, so who are you playing it on?
Luke.
Yes.
Discard it. They may not attack this turn.
Oh, nasty. So you discarded. Oh, it was only an attack 10, but it had a special ability. Let's take a look and see what this would have done. When you play this card, rotate any other attack card previously played this round to its next highest value. That would have caused this 25 to go up to a 50. If this damage is lethal, you get credit for the kill. That means that would have killed the monster and you would have gotten the prestige. Nasty. So, Luke, you've been edged out. That means you can't do an attack this round. Okay? So now it's my turn. I'm going to reveal my card, which is Attack 50. And I'm going
to play this.
Do you want to play something too? You both want to play something?
He can play something.
Okay.
Okay. It means play another player after they play their attack card. Their attacks all miss this round and they take 10 damage.
What's that one called?
Critical miss.
So, just let me see if I can do something about that. Is there anything you can do about that to cancel that or stop that from happening? Or
Because I want to, right?
Okay, so that means my attack doesn't hit the damage stack. It's been canceled out. And I have to take
10 damage.
10 damage. Nasty. I really wish I had played that extra damage on him. No, okay. So,
don't you?
So this is pretty simple. I don't even think we need to bring you to the table for this one. 25 damage is all that's in the stack. So we will just put that 25 damage on the monster. It reduces him to 25 life. This will get discarded. Now it's time for us to mix up the initiative again and find out which one of us is player number 1 and gets attacked first. So, shuffle these up real good. All right. Andrea, What are you?
Player number 3.
Player number 3. Luke, what are you?
Player number 1.
Player number 2. Okay, so player number 1, you're going to get hit for 10 more points of damage. Can you handle it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Luke's at 70 right now. I'm at 80. What are you at?
75.
Oh, 75.
I'm at 60.
Okay. 75. Now, you would have gone to 70, right?
No, I was on 85.
Oh, I apologize. Okay, so now it's time for the flipping of the coin. Let's see. Heads or tails?
Tails.
It's tails. That means the attack is canceled. I don't get hit. Andrew doesn't get hit either. It's all done. So now we can each draw a new card. Luke, you're player number 1. Go ahead. I'm player number 2.
And I'm player number 3.
Okay, so we'll take another little break here, look at our cards, and plan out what we're going to do next. I almost wish that we had kept recording there, because there was an awful lot of evil cackling coming from this side of the table, which I'm sure you would have enjoyed seeing. I'm not worried about that, though, because I have something I want to do. I know I'm not the first player. We have played our set attack cards. I have an action card, though, that I need to play now before any of these attack cards are revealed. And this will allow me, it's called Plan B. It allows me to swap initiative cards. I'm going to swap mine with Luke's. This means that I'm going to get to go first and hopefully land the killing blow. Then Luke will go second. So my set attack card is right here. I'm going to reveal it now. And this says 40 points of damage.
Critical miss.
Yeah.
Another one. Wait a second. Luke just hit me with one of those.
Yes, I'm hitting you with another one.
Oh my goodness.
Play on another player after they have played their attack card.
Yes.
Their attacks all miss this
We
turn.
know what this does.
And they take 10
we
damage.
know. Okay, so that probably explains the cackling. So
Oh no, there's more.
Oh no. Okay. So the critical miss gets discarded. So does the attack card.
And, 60.
I already took the damage.
Oh, sorry.
Let's not get too hasty there. All right. Go ahead, Luke. What are you doing for your turn?
Double strike.
Double strike. This is interesting. So read this one out so everyone knows what it
Okay.
does.
Set as a standard attack. When revealed, draw a card and then immediately replace this card with 2 attack cards from your hand. Treat each as a separate attack.
Did you draw a card?
Yeah.
You did. Now, the 2 cards he plays, one of them doesn't have to be the card he drew. This just gives him more cards in his hand to look at. Now, do you need a moment here to plan out what you're going to do?
No, actually.
Okay.
I have what I want.
Okay, so reveal your 2 attack cards.
Attack 50 and stab and grab.
Stab and grab. This one says, you may steal a corked potion or any one item from another player.
I think I'll steal your corked potion.
Ooh.
Just for fun, you know.
Oh, taking the potion. Nasty. Now, Andrea, I don't know if you can do anything about this. I can't. If we can't, he's got this. Has he got this?
Sadly, yes.
Luke, you won the first encounter. Okay, and the reason why we stop here is although we haven't finished playing our set attack cards, and Andrew still has one to go, the total damage in the stack is enough to defeat the monster. So this one is defeated. Luke, you will get to take this card, which gives Luke 4 prestige points. All right, so you can just add this into your little points pile over there. We now have to discard these damage cards, and any set attack cards that didn't get used also get discarded at this time. So at the end of an encounter, we all have an opportunity to discard as many cards as we want from our hand and then draw them back up to 7. I'm going to hang on to one of my cards. I'm throwing out 2.
I'm discarding 1.
You're discarding 1. What about yourself, sir?
I don't really like my hand.
Okay, so you can dump them all out if you want. All right, so let's see here. We're going to have to deal out
5, please.
You need 5, and you need a few. You need 7, don't you? And you let me know when you're all taken care of there.
All taken care of.
All right.
I need 1 more.
1 more for you, and I wanted to stay at 6 because I kept 1 behind. All right, so we have an opportunity here. If any of us picked up any of the green cards, remember, again, those item cards have to go face up in front of you.
Yep.
1 for Luke. Potion of Iron
Iron
Skin.
Skin.
Ooh, impressive. Okay, so now it's time to reveal the next encounter. So why don't you join us at the table, and let's see what it is. This is the Riddle Room. It's a non-combat encounter, and you'll notice it doesn't provide any prestige points. This is just a trap we need to survive. It says we have to shuffle all players' hands together and place them on top of the draw pile, and then deal 25 cards out from the draw pile into a 5x5 face-down grid of cards. Then each round we'll draw initiative normally, but on your turn, you flip 2 of the cards. If the words in the colored icons are an exact match, and that could include numbers as well, you remove the cards and you escape the encounter. If not, flip them back over and you take 5 damage. At the end of the 3rd round, the room vanishes, doing 10 damage to any who still have not found a match. So we did all that work, picking out which cards we wanted to keep and discard, and we're just going to be getting rid of all of them anyway. But before we start this encounter, if anyone wants to use any items, they can do so. And does anyone want to use any items?
Yes.
Okay. What items would you like to use?
Cure wounds.
Okay, so you've uncorked it, and you get to restore how much health?
15.
Very nice. Any other items you'd like to use?
Potion of Iron Skin.
Okay, so this one's pretty impressive. What's this going to do for you?
All damage done to me in this encounter, 0.
Okay, reduces all damage to 0. So Luke can be trying to find matches, and if he doesn't, he doesn't really care. Now, remember, items are one use only. So after you use them, they get thrown out. So we can get rid of this Cure Wounds. We'll leave Potion of Iron Skin there just as a reminder of old Orn Hammerfish's invincibility, but now it's time for us to take all of these cards and put them back on the top of this deck. So let me take those, we shuffle them up, and on they go. And then we're going to be drawing the top 25 off and creating this little grid. We're also going to have to set up our initiative. Why don't we just do our initiative here, and then I'll put the cards out on the table, all right? So everyone give me your card. I'll mix them up, and once again, I will get you guys to pick. Andrea, ladies first. What'd you get?
I'm second.
Second?
3rd.
That means I'm first. Okay, I'll set up the grid. Join us at the table. Our little room is set up, and as the first player, I'm heading in first. I'm going to pick this card here, Counter-Strike. I need to match Counter-Strike. The odds of that are not good. This one says attack 30, so I have to reduce my life by 5 points. I failed. But my opponents have now seen a couple of the cards in this riddle room. Andrea, you're next. Which ones would you like to check out?
This one. Whoa, sorry.
Okay, that's attack 5.
This one. Oh, so close.
Attack 10. Now, Luke doesn't even care about what he turns over because he's got the iron skin. But this will give us some information. What are you exploring? Ooh, attack 30. I feel like I saw that earlier.
I feel like I have...
Oh, I'm afraid not. Okay, so we're going to need to flip these back over again. That is not a match, but Luke doesn't take any damage. The question is, do I remember where the other attack 30 is? I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but it's the end of the round, so we have to mix up the initiative once again. All right, Andrew, which one would you like? And it is?
First player.
First player, rats. Luke, go ahead and pick.
2nd player.
And I am 3rd. Okay, Andrea, you're first. Which ones do you want to flip?
Hopefully I don't mess up here. So this one.
That's attack 30.
And this one.
And that one
Yes!
is. Well done. So I'm going to pick these cards up. Andrea, well done. I'm going to discard them. You have escaped the riddle room successfully.
Woo!
Now it's player number 2's turn, and that is Orn Hammerfish. Go ahead, Luke. What would you like to do?
This one, not on my watch.
Can you find the other one?
The one down the corner.
Far corner, I will reach that for you. Attack 20. I'm afraid that was not a match. I don't think I saw either of those cards on the table anywhere, so this is going to be just me doing my best guess, because I'm player number 3. I'll flip this one here. Attack 25. What's throwing me is I feel like I've seen this guy's face a few different times. So... I don't know if it was here or here. I'm going to flip... This is a 10, isn't it? Oh, it's a 10, but it had the same dwarf. Okay, so that's not a match. I'm going to have to take 5 points of damage. I thought I was close there, but I should have known better. I'm down to 60 health. So now I'm going to take the initiative cards back, but only 1 and 2 because Andrea has already escaped successfully. Luke, go ahead and pick one of these.
2.
I'm player number 1. Okay, so I'm going to pick first. I'm going to grab this one here and flip it. Counter-Strike. I did see this one before, way back at the start, and I am certain it's this one here. Yes! Okay, so I get to escape the riddle room. Luke, just for fun,
goodness.
go ahead and pick. We'll find out whether Oren gets out or not, even if he doesn't take any damage.
I'm just gonna guess this.
Okay? I'm afraid not. So Oren, he gets damaged as he leaves, but all damage is reduced to 0. Well, there you have it. Now you've seen two very different encounters, right? We faced off against a monster where we were flipping coins to cause damage, and then we went into this riddle room where we had to use our memory to solve the puzzle there. And this game comes with a variety of different encounters. But that's all we're going to show you for now. Hopefully, though, it gave you a pretty good sense of how the game plays. As you can see, lots of opportunities for backstabbing. But you really do have to work together on some level, because I don't know what my health is down to 60 right now. What's yours?
55.
55. So we're already at half health.
90.
We've only done 2 encounters. There's still several more to play out, potentially. Luke's doing all right. And speaking of doing all right, who won this game if we were to stop here? Luke does have the prestige points, but this was not a full game. We don't count this as a win, do we? No.
I do.
Listen, if you have any questions at all about anything that you saw here, don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. I'll gladly answer them as soon as I get a chance. And I hope you'll subscribe and tune in again because we'll have more instructional videos and more playthroughs. Thanks again, guys, for joining me. That was a lot of fun. Until the next episode,
Thanks for watching.
We're all together again. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. Ready? Ready? All right. Did you do something to my stuff?
No. Let's play.
What'd you guys do?
You can't even notice it. This is horrible.
What'd you do? My life is at 0. You evil creatures. Okay, so we know what their special cards do.
Do we?
Yes, we do. Now, okay, so, well,
Wait a second.
what am I starting with? Yes, that. So the very first thing that we're going to do is set the creature's life total to 200 points. So he's got a little bit. He's a little bit. Well, everybody, Andrea's shedding hairs everywhere. Out of her eyes, off the top of her head. Here we go. Okay, all right.
Add that right now.
Okay. To going into a riddle room where we had to expose
We're playing a
ourselves.
memory game.
It's good. 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 Here we go. You guys ready? I'm gonna go right now.
Noise.
All right. Nice. It's good.